Welcome to Local SEO in 10. This is your go-to podcast for answers about how you can grow your local business online easily and quickly. Brought to you by local SEO experts Magnified Media in Walnut Creek, California. In each 10-minute episode, our digital marketing expert Adam Duran answers your questions on how you can get more leads for your business fast. Remember, if you're not taking care of this part of your business right now, you can bet your competitors are. And now, here's our host with the questions, Jamie Duran, and our expert with the answers, Adam Duran.
Hello, Adam.
Hey, Jamie.
How is your week going?
It's going great. Always great. Blowing up.
Yeah?
Yeah.
If it's always great, then I should stop asking.
I think it's it's just modern courtesy, Jamie.
Well, exactly. So if there's never any variation, then I should just move on to the question of the day.
All right, then let's go. We don't got a lot of time here. 10.
Okay. So you sent me some questions that I need to ask, so I'm happy to ask them.
Sure.
So here we go.
Hold on. These are questions from past episodes that people have had, questions that clients have had. I have a ton of questions to answer. So I picked 3 at random. So if this is your question, thank you. And if this is not your question, well, thanks for listening and you'll learn something today. Boom.
Well, this first one just seems like this person has not listened to any of the podcasts, but we'll tackle it anyway.
Bring it.
I have a service area business, but I'm not getting many calls. What should I do to get calls? And I would say plug the phone back in.
Yeah, is your phone broken? All right. So what they're talking about is on Google, for your Google listing, your Google business profile, Google allows you to hide your address. And say you're a service area business like an electrician, you're doing business out of your home. And so you don't want people coming to your home. So Google allows you to hide that address and then put a big service area. So they're like, okay, I go 80 miles that way, 40 miles that way, 30 miles that way, bam, that's my service area. Now, because Google, one of their ranking factors is proximity, that geographic relevancy, when you have a service area that is massive, you're not going to be close to anyone. Basically, the way that this works, the ranking works, is Google first looks for brick and mortar businesses that do what you do, and they automatically get ranked higher than you. So if you're a service area business who has hidden their address, then you will be at the bottom, most likely. All things being equal, you will definitely be at the bottom. You could have more reviews, you could have been there longer, you could have a great website, all that stuff. But unfortunately, hiding your business, not something we recommend. I always recommend getting an independent co-working space. So if you get an independent co-working space where you can get an address there, take photos, interior, exterior, get your name on a door, get your name on the directory downstairs, bam, you will have a physical address, and therefore you'll be able to compete on a kind of an even playing field as your competitors and blow them out of the water and hence get more calls. There you go. Easy answer.
Yeah. Well, for sure. It just seems that, as I've complained many times, Google should figure this out, that not every business, very few business, right? So the large majority of businesses are more virtual than they are in-person, brick and mortar, but even Google. Isn't that?
Yeah. I'm just the messenger. Thank you.
Okay.
Next question.
Question number 2. We've moved a bunch of times over the years. What should we do about these old listings?
Yeah. So this means, I think what they're saying is that they have, every time they've moved, they've created a new Google listing. Or every time they've changed agencies and moved, they've created a new Google business profile. And so if you have access to those old addresses, you should very, very much consider closing them. Don't invest any resources in them because anyone can let Google know that you're no longer at that address. So if you have, you're getting reviews in this city and you used to be there and the phone's still ringing and all that stuff. If you invest any of your money in that other location that you no longer have control over, good chance that that location can get suspended at any time and you'll never be able to get it back. So definitely either hire someone who knows what they're doing, or have somebody in your office go through and mark each of those old locations closed and closed permanently. So that way the locations, Google will eventually take those old locations off of any kind of search. The other thing you're going to have to do is, if you are at your location, your new one, you're going to have to do something called directory listings. You're going to have to go just search on Google, how to create or how to do directory listings. You can go in our past podcasts. I'm sure I've done an episode or two about directory listings. Get those for your business, do a press release, make sure that any of the properties that you have control over, like Yelp or House or any of these other ones that you've created, has your current address on them. Having your old address with old phone numbers and old hours and stuff, super confusing to Google. And when you confuse Google, Jamie, what happens?
Your ranking drops.
Yeah, you lose. Thank you. See, it rhymes, confuse and lose. So don't confuse that search engine. Make sure that all of your, as much of the information that you have on the internet is accurate about your business. Because the worst thing is, somebody finds you on Apple Maps and the wrong hours are there, they show up and nobody's home. So make sure that you take care of all of that stuff.
That definitely makes sense.
Yeah.
And, definitely change your address to the post office. That'd be good too.
Sure. Online, you just don't want multiple addresses. You don't want multiple phone numbers. You don't want and just wrong information, because any of that conflicting information, if that's on a high value or high value site that people actually use, then you're going to be losing customers because they'll call the wrong number, etc. So that's a nightmare waiting to happen.
Yep. It's always great.
Yeah, moving is if you're going to move, I know we've done a podcast on what you should do when you're moving. Follow those steps really carefully, because your online presence, it is a big lead generator, and you just don't want to lose any of those.
And the online presence doesn't move. So
yeah, and being accurate is very, very important. All right.
Yep. And it's always great
Next
when you try to find a restaurant or a business and you go there and it's, nope, we've moved.
Yes.
My favorite.
That happened to us.
Yeah.
That's happened.
The
worst one was our dog was bit, and then we had to take her in, and the emergency pet vet had moved.
That's beautiful.
We talked to them on the phone on the way there. They didn't bother to tell us, hey, and I'm looking at that was awesome. Thank you.
My favorite one of those was I had to go to a funeral and in Colma, which is the land of cemeteries. Google it. And they didn't know if it was Eternal Hills or Hills of Eternity, which are like 2 or 3 cemeteries away from each other. So of course we picked the wrong one and almost missed the funeral. Anyway, it's my favorite. So,
next question.
Let's see. What should we do about the old listing? So I guess you've already asked that one.
Yeah.
Or answered that one. I want to rank outside my city. What do I do?
All right. So this is a tough one. Like say, I don't know, you're a general contractor and you're in the main city. So Google, if you don't know, is proximity based, meaning one of the major ranking factors is how close the searcher is to you, to your business address. Sorry. So ranking outside of where your city is going to get more and more difficult. So inside that Google 3-pack, that top 3 results, ranking outside of your city for a competitive term or a competitive category is going to be really tough to do. Very, very tough to do. So what you want to understand is that's why you can rank outside of those top 3 results in the more results, definitely. The way you increase your click-through rate once you are there is having a ton more reviews than any of your competitors do. So that way, say in that city, the top 3 results altogether, they have an average of whatever 10 reviews for each one. Somebody goes, okay, I don't know now which one is better than the other. I'll click on more results, and then hey, there's Jamie's business, and they have 85 reviews. Okay, no-brainer time. There's no reason for me to work or look any further. Jamie's business, even though it's a little far outside my city, it's in the next city over. So many more reviews, such a great reputation. What could go wrong? That's how. That's one way to rank or understand about ranking. The other thing is, if you really want to rank with outside of your city, then you can always do Google AdWords. So you can target your surrounding cities if you'd like. You can use those with Google local service ads or, like I said, Google Ads. That's how you do it.
All right.
What do you think?
Sounds great. Yep, I have lots more questions, but that's
okay.
But maybe we'll save these for a future episode, unless you have more you want to talk about.
No, that's it. I just wanted to these are just, like I said, a little bouillabaisse. Can't hurt you.
All right. So a little ask me anything, except you gave me the questions ahead of time. So
Yes, I did, because I want to make it useful. Yeah.
Okay. Very good.
Call me crazy.
Okay. We'll wrap it up there. If you have a question about a previous episode or a topic in local search engine optimization, go to our website, magnifiedmedia.net, click on the podcast button, and go ahead and search for that topic. If it's not there, then go ahead and send us a message on Facebook at Local SEO in 10 or LinkedIn, and we will see if we can answer that in a future episode, or if it's inappropriate, we will not even respond. So, and then if you did enjoy this podcast, please make sure to give us 5 stars and then share it with any business owners that you might know that might work from home or have a brick and mortar business or want to be in multiple cities and they're attracting people all over the place. So all of those are really important, and we want to spread the word and get the information that's in Adam's head out to every business owner that we can to help everyone maximize their online visibility, credibility, and he left already.
Profitability.
Thank
you.
That's all for now. Thanks for listening to this episode of Local SEO in 10 with Google local marketing expert Adam Duran. Join us each week for answers to your questions on how to best harness the power of the internet to grow your business. Speaking of questions, got some? Message us through our Facebook page, Local SEO in 10, and we'll be sure to give you your answer on an upcoming episode. This episode of Local SEO in 10 is brought to you by Magnified Media, the leading online marketing agency in Northern California, who invite you to grow your business by magnifying your online visibility and credibility. Visit them on the web at www.magnifiedmedia.com. Magnify your business, magnify your profits.